Happy Monday, YouTube, Facebook world. Today I'm going to do a little walk around. I started parting this out. Obviously you can see this is what we get to deal with in Kansas if something sits in the trees for too long. This was actually so full that the hood was popped, and we took the hood off, and I drove about 45 miles from where we took the hood off to here in Manhattan, Kansas, and let a lot of it blow out. It was so full it was up to the fenders there. But we started parting it out, took the bezels, the lamps, grill. It's got these cool lights, but they're rusted. Both of them are rusted. Got the trim off, lights, this door. Sorry about the background noise there. That door is going to come off. It's got good wood grain on the dash. This will come off. But this was some type of fire department inspection. There's a lot of inspection tools in the back. You can see where there are several CBs. It's got some lights up top, but they're also broke and don't work, unfortunately. But thought we'd do a walk around and just show you that even though we try to save as many of these, some of them are just not savable. You can see the cab is just absolutely gone. But you look at that. That is all in the back, all on the seat. You can see the glove box. This is either a raccoon or a wood rat, or both. They probably got right in through the floor there, and this was their home. In fact, you can't really see it anymore, but right to the maybe to the left of me, to the right of the air cleaner by the AC box, they had a nice little warm indention there where they would lay. But that's through the headlight hole. You can just see, I mean, the stuff's just overflowing everywhere. I've had them like this before, but I would say this is probably the worst ones. Probably the top 2 or 3. Because I've had them to where you can't even see the seat. You open up the door and it just falls out. This is showing like 31,000 miles. And I don't think this truck's too far from that. Just the condition of everything. It just, you know, from setting and everything, I think it just rusted. But the bed at one time was straight, then it got moved around with an excavator, and now both bed sides are caved in. But the tailgate's decent, which it's already spoken for. But yeah, this is the 77, so it's got the 1-year only trim. It had 4 dog dish hubcaps on it, which I've taken those off. I gotta take that door off yet. But you see it's got a topper on it. $350. Obviously, I'm not gonna see if it runs. This one is pretty much headed to, once I get the parts of it, it's headed to scrap. There's just nothing to, I mean, I've got plenty of these half-ton trucks that if somebody needs front ends or rear ends, they can get that, because actually you can see how the exhaust is rusted there. If you look at the rear end, see how it's that orangey color, and you can see actually the difference in the color on the exhaust. So this thing's been sitting in water for a while. Saw the original shocks on it, the spiral shocks. This was a heavy half. You can see the springs there, but unfortunately, you know, it's just too far gone. And the bed floor is in really good shape. It actually, let me show you here. It's had plywood in it. You can see it's got a little shelving in it. There's a hard hat. Had a Nudie Girl magazine in it. It's up there, you can kind of see it. But anyway, so it's going, it's too bad that bumper's twisted there, or else I'd take it off, and because it's not horrible, it's just twisted and beat into the truck there. But yeah, so just wanted to show you that. And it's funny because this truck right here, which I don't think they came from the same place, but, and this truck sold. This is that Ford I made a video of here a while back. It's actually headed to Indiana. But it's the difference of them being able to get into the vehicle and not being able to get into the vehicle, which I don't mind them under the hood. You can usually clean that up, take the front clip off, but when they start getting inside the interior, it just trashes it. You know, their urine and their feces and everything else just absolutely destroys. So this has a couple of stuff on the interior that we'll take out, but seat belts are chewed up. The seats, obviously, it's just scrap. So anyway, here's another one that we've parting out. Need to pull the motor and transmission, and it's headed to scrap too because it's pretty far going. But anyway, wanted to show everybody that when you find them like this, take what you can and pretty much scrap the rest, because they're just too far gone, in my opinion, and from what my experience has been. You know, if that fender wasn't rusted, it'd get pulled off, but you know, it's just the doors are good. The driver's side has a big dent in it. I'm gonna see if I can't get it popped out, but it's not rusted through or anything, and it's got the white mirrors on it. So once again, we save what we can, and the rest goes to the metal pile in the sky. All right, everybody. Sorry about the wind. Sorry about the noise in the background. But just wanted to show you that this thing's pretty disgusting. So, but it's got a good bezel. Cool little radio in it. Wood grain. We'll get that all out of there. But have a happy Monday, and we'll see you on the next one.